Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildcat Week, episode 10.
Boom.
Yeah, a little delayed on the applause.
Boom.
No, but seriously, wouldn't be throughout.
Hey, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I got you,
there
Donovan.
you
Donovan's
go.
struggling today.
Yeah, it's a struggling day for me. Actually, not. I finished my book report for Dr. Perry, and
When? Early or late?
what? No, I mean, yeah, last night.
Yeah, for
but,
sure.
I
No
was
doubt, no
still
doubt.
stressing over it, even though it was just a page.
Yeah, I
I had to
wasn't.
write. Why? Because you read the book.
Yep.
I did too, which is actually crazy. Actually,
Did you actually?
So I had
We listened
to
to it, right?
So I
Okay,
had to get
same.
it. I had to get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
On Audible, because I was like, okay, this book costs $25,
Yeah.
which I'm not gonna buy. And
Oh,
then I
yeah,
saw,
no.
then I saw you could do a 30-day free trial on Audible. So I was like, screw it, I was get on Audible and listen to it.
Yeah.
So all pretty much a lot of Sunday, and then throughout the week, I just listened to it periodically.
Yeah. I was essentially the same situation as you, but there was the bookstore or whatever on your little handy dandy cellular device. It was like $5. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And the paperback was like 20. So I was like, I think I'll do the $5.
Well, enough of me and Owen talking about class. So today will be another great day here.
Yeah.
In the podcast studio. So we're going to give you the usual rundown. Then we're going to get into an interview with a couple of people.
Women from the
And then we'll
certain
round
team.
it out with the preview section. Weather's been crappy here in Marion. What can I say?
Watch your mouth, bro.
There was a day or two that was pretty good. Other than that, we've been in the slumps. What can I say?
Yeah, my family's definitely striving right now.
Yeah, like was it like
Let's see.
70s? I was keep talking while Owen's doing this. But yeah, so I'm sick and
67
tired.
and sunny.
I'm sick
It's
and
gonna be
tired of
40.
this.
Oh wait, that's the low. My bad. Yeah, 80s. Yeah. Lucky.
Yeah, usual
Lucky you
80s.
guys. Dude,
Lucky
I get to
New
go home
Orleans.
next weekend.
for Easter.
Yeah, for Easter it's gonna be lit.
Very fun.
So we got to
very
record
fun.
early,
Yeah, we will have to record early.
like Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm putting that together in my head right now.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah, all right. Looks
Let's
like
do
Donovan
it.
needs to work on getting his host. I mean, his guest here.
Yes, looks like Owen's got to do questions.
Looks like Owen's gonna do the questions. All right.
Softball. Answer our emails.
Yeah, man.
It'd be really
we're gonna-
easy.
We're gonna get to that in the preview section when
Yeah.
what day you can show up on the podcast.
Oh.
So yeah. Other than that, we're gonna take it straight into the intro,
Yep.
and then Owen will take it away with some of the men's sports. So Owen, are you ready to crack this one open?
Let's get the intro.
All right, let's kick it.
On the carry. Shoemaker through the hole. Shoemaker to the end zone. Wildcats are pouring it on.
Hastings across to the middle. Goal! Goal! That's the game! Wildcats win it!
You're listening to Wildcat Week, presented by Amplify Media.
Okay, so Donovan, that was a great intro, dude. Every time.
Still
And
is.
it's the 10 episodes in. It's the same intro, but it's so good every single
Okay,
time.
don't bully me.
Golf. All right, so the men's golf team, they had another solid, I would say a solid day. I mean, they're considering their first tournament of this, I guess you would call it season, was a 14 out of 16. They placed second to last, and they finished second last week. And then they were placed fourth out of 11. So, I mean, congratulations to the men's. They played in the Eagle Invitational, which was the Midway Eagles. So, I mean, the guys, they came in behind, I scrolled past it. Okay. So they came in behind. Midway finished first in their own thing. Maybe there's a little conspiracy behind that. Milligan University and Tennessee Wesleyan came in third, and Milligan came in second. And then, good old Wildcats came in fourth. We had some guys for sure. They cracked the top 15. So first off, we had Kyle Sanders and Blake LaFavor. LaFlavor, that's a sick name.
That's kind of a sick
It's
name.
LaFavor. It's like LeFavour. Yeah, congratulations to you guys, and that's a sick name you got there. And then Jake Dykema, he came in tied for 17th, or tied for 17th. So, some really solid Some really solid numbers from the guys. The winner of the tournament was a guy from Midway. He shot 3 under. So congratulations to Midway, but congratulations to the boys for coming in 14th out of 11. So, I mean, a really solid year to start off their season so far after not so good start. So next up, we got baseball. Per usual, they had a loaded schedule. So University of St. Francis, that last week when we recorded, last Friday, right? Yeah, we recorded on Friday. Their second game hadn't got put in yet. Second game got put in. They won 11-5. So the boys, hold on, I'll finish. Then on Saturday, they had a doubleheader on April 2nd. They won that one 11-1, and then the boys won 13-6. Dude, they had a sweep.
Hey, you want to know something cool too?
What?
Is that Colby, who we had on the podcast that weekend, on Friday night he hit a home run, and then on Saturday he hit another home run, and he had 4 great games.
Oh boy, Colby. Good job.
So our curse is over. It's
It
completely
really
over.
is. It really is.
Of whoever we have on losing.
Yes, dude.
So we're in the clear here.
Yes. Okay, so they came up with the series sweep, and then they followed that up with a solid performance, but a loss, sadly. But it was only by 2. It was 4-2 against Grace College. Their game against University of Northwestern Ohio got canceled, and if I'm mistaken, that was a rescheduled game that got canceled.
Which one?
The University of Northwestern Ohio, because it was one game, and I'm pretty sure that was supposed to take place a while back, but it got canceled, and so it got rescheduled and then got canceled again.
Maybe they shouldn't have the game.
Yeah. And then they are currently in a 4-game series against Huntington University, and they had the doubleheader today. The first game is only in. The one that started at 3 o'clock, they lost 3-2. And that's here over at Wildcat Stadium. So a good, solid start to the week, and then they followed that up with 2 losses. But they're playing a game right now, and then they'll have 2 games tomorrow against Huntington University at 1 o'clock, and then the second game following. Or the 4th game of the series following. So hopefully they can bring it back. I'll talk about that after the interview. But the men are currently 18-16, so they are above 500. They are 13-8 in conference, so they have raised that conference standard a little bit up. So good job to them. They have a 10-6 home record, and it's the away record that's kind of getting them right now. They're 8-10 at away. So, I mean, I definitely feel like they've picked it up. I definitely feel like that series against St. Francis was probably a well-needed boost of, I guess you'd say, team morale. So, I mean, they put up...
Getting 4 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they put up 11-plus runs in every single game. They went 11, 11, 13, 11. So, I mean, a really solid performance. They only gave up, 6, 12... They gave up 16 runs. In that game series, in that
almost
set,
outscored it in 1 game.
Yeah, so that's just a very solid performance all around in one series. I think that might be their first series sweep as well, and especially in conference for sure. So best of luck to them. I'll talk about what their game's coming up later. The men's tennis team, they picked up right where they left off, Donovan. So April 1st, which was last Friday, last Friday, right? Yeah, last Friday, April 1st, they played against Lewis Clark State College of Idaho. Never heard of that college. They won.
That's because it's in Idaho.
They won 4-0. And then, I was able to have the opportunity to do an interview with Isaac Steiner for our Grant County Week in Review, and he basically kind of talked to me about what their ranking meant. And he basically said that there's all these teams that are underneath them that want to get ranked higher by the time nationals come around. Yeah. And it's like the lower ranking team, like their match against Saturday was against the number 8 team, William Woods University. And he said these are the ones that they're going to have to win now, because if they want to maintain at second place and so they'll get on the other side of the bracket and meet Gwinnett in the national championship, they got to maintain where they are. And these games against number 18 teams, like in that area, like from the 20s and up, and kind of in that
Very
region,
important.
These are the most important games, he said, and they won 4-0. So congratulations to them. And then they played Indiana Tech this Thursday, and they won that one 4-0 as well. So and then they'll have some stuff coming up. I'll talk about that later as well. And then the track and field outdoor season starting off hot. They had a meet at Taylor, and we had 2 NAIA A standards. So we had 2 people already in the national championship. Scott Rathburn for pole vault. He had 4.90 meters. And then Meredith DeVry in discus.
Go with DeVry.
DeVry, yeah, discus with a 44 flat meter, so 44 meters. And then we also had some other season A standards, Scott Rathburn and Meredith DeVry as well. Those are their first A standards. So they're the only two so far on the season that have A standards. No B standards, none of that stuff. Some top finishes. Obviously, Scott Rathburn, our boy Dan Heinig for shot put and discus, Charlie Young, Luke Bance, Meredith, obviously, and Giselle Saladay. Yeah, her brother's on the football team, so she had javelin. So congratulations to everyone that came in first place. And that's kind of all from my side of the stuff. What about hit us with the women's sports, Donovan?
Post yawn. So I will pick it up with the women's golf. So the women's golf also went to the Midway Invitation?
Yeah, it's a Midway Eagle Invitation.
All right. So yes, they also went to the Midway. This one's just called Midway for the girls. Midway Invite. So they were in first place after day one. Okay, they were beating Milligan University by 4 strokes, 303 to 307, and then they dipped slightly in the second round. Shot a 314, which means they lost to Milligan 612 to 617. So they ended up coming in second place by 5 strokes. Couple outstanding performers for them. Caroline Gibson, who actually won the invite they went to last week.
Oh, cool.
She took home medalist for AKA first place. This week she got 5th place, shooting a 75-79, and then 2 girls. The Wildcats tied in 6th, Sydney Lairley and also McKenna Hostetler. They both shot 79 and 76 just on opposite days. Sydney shot the 76 on the first day, and McKenna shot it on the second day. So yeah, I mean they're trying. They're very close to winning another invite for themselves just this past Monday and Tuesday. We'll move on to women's tennis. So April 1st, they played also Lewis Clark State College out of Idaho, won that 6-1. On Saturday, they played William Woods University, which is ranked number 23rd in the country. They beat them 4-1, and then they took a little bit of a slip up. They lost to Indiana Tech just yesterday. They lost 3-4. And actually, I don't know if France talked about it. We did have 2 women's tennis players on for the.
Way to spoil it.
Yeah. Oh, we had 2 women's tennis players on for the interview, and one of them actually had to withdraw from hers because she's coming off of a torn ACL. So, I mean, that automatically was a point for Indiana Tech. And then some of the other girls, they just got caught slipping a little bit. But they are still 33-4, actually now 34-4,
okay,
because they played Judson today, and they won that 1-4-0 as well.
Yeah.
Even though it does not say in here.
Yeah, we had some inside information.
Inside information?
Yup.
And so then we'll move on over to softball. Okay.
Is there a crickets thing on here? I was going to press it.
I don't think so. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do the buttons. No. So softball-wise, last Saturday, they played a doubleheader against Mount Vernon Nazarene University, which I actually had the joy of calling that one for play-by-play. Yeah, actually, quick sidebar. So like it was so fun. It was so funny because like I had physically talked face-to-face to a couple of these girls.
Yeah,
and like they know like how bad I want them to be on the podcast, and they know the emails, and they know the emails. Who knows if they watch this? You better be. And so like we got food, but we had to walk into the dugout to get the food. So I was just kind of like just kind of
I'm the guy that keeps emailing you.
Just gonna grab my Uncrustable and apple slices and be on my way here. My little appy slices.
Oh, jeez. All right, come on. Let's just go.
So they won the doubleheader. They won both games, 8-7 and 6-4. But
I think they think they're too good for us because they're just so good.
Probably.
Yeah.
The first game against them where they won 8-7 was actually awesome win. I'll pull up the box score. But when I was calling it, so the Wildcats were down 4-1.
Yeah.
After 2 innings, and I was like, bro, this is such an awful game. We're playing like dog crap. And so then Mount Vernon in the top of the fourth scores another 3 runs. So we're down 7-1 at 4 innings. And then we score 1 run in the fourth, 1 run in the fifth, and then we got 4 runs to score in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Wow, really?
And then so we shut them out in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning.
Heck yeah.
So all we had to do, we're tied now. All we had to do was score 1 run. And it was hit by, I don't want to mess up her name. That's why I'm making sure. No, that's Mount Vernon. It was hit by Alicia Koshy. She hit the game-winning run in, so she had the walk-off hit, just a straight liner right up. I think between the shortstop and the third baseman. She came in, and whoever it was came in, scored, which was awesome for them. I know Cameron Buck, she had a home run in that game. Also, Alicia Koshy, who hit the walk-off hit, she also had a home run in that game. So that was a great game by them, clawing their way back into that one. And then their second game against Mount Vernon Nazarene, they won 6-4. On Monday, they played Spring Arbor, won both of those games 10-2 and 4-3. Those were also here in Marion. And then on Tuesday, they went up to the University of St. Francis. They won the first game 11-5. And then they halted the game, the second game. It looks like the Wildcats are winning 13-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Can that just be a win?
When was that?
Tuesday.
That was good weather on Tuesday, too. I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe St. Francis don't have lights.
Let me click recap.
That could be it. Maybe St. Francis doesn't have lights.
It says Wildcats took game 1 11-5 and have a 13-6 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning before the rain came in.
Oh,
maybe up. In
there was
Fort
rain
Wayne.
Tuesday night.
Game 2 will be finished at a later date.
Okay.
So that is what happened with them.
So the win will be given to us by a later date.
It should be. Why?
Yeah.
Why would they make us drive
That's so ridiculous.
an hour up to St. Francis
to finish a 2-inning game?
to strike them out?
Wait, what? Do we? I mean, obviously it's conference, so we'll play them again. So maybe they'll just do it in conference. Like when we go play them again in conference.
I just don't understand. Like it was almost a 10-run rule.
Yeah.
Almost a 10-run rule.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Does that exist in softball? Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's if you're up by 10 after 5.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And then for baseball, if it's a doubleheader, because doubleheaders in baseball they only play 7 games.
Yeah,
they
so
only
it's
play
10
7
after
innings.
5.
So it's 10 after 5. If it's a single game, it's 10 after 7.
Okay.
But so the softball improves to 27-6 on the year. Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it,
Dang.
man.
No.
That's
so yeah.
it.
Wow.
Oh,
We're kind of getting to the end of things, I guess.
Yeah, we are. But so real quickly, Masters are on right now. Scheffler's running away with it. He's at 8 under currently. It's Friday night. I'll just be happy if Tiger makes the weekend, which he
will.
Right now, he will.
Par, yeah.
Which right now he will.
Huge comeback. The kid.
Absolutely huge
for the
comeback.
Man, really, is what I should say. Yeah,
the kid. But who do you have to win it? Minus Tiger.
Okay, so obviously I want Tiger to win. I love DJ, Dustin Johnson. I root for him all the time. He won it in 2020, because Hideki Matsuyama won it last year. So I want DJ to win again. That'd be really cool. I love DJ. But that kid that Tiger's playing with, Joaquin Neiman, he's a dog. I saw him hole out yesterday for Eagle. That was really cool. I watched the whole thing yesterday until practice. So I watched every hole Tiger played until 16. After 16, I had to go to practice. But, I think that'd be really cool to see him win. I mean, considering he's played with Tiger basically all weekend, he won Tiger's event, and that's what kind of sparked it. I mean, he was good obviously before that, but he won Tiger's event, and then he gets to play in the Masters against Tiger at the age of 23, 22 or 23. So I mean, that'd be really cool to see him win it. DeChambeau's a bum. He's 10 over.
Get out of here with your long drive and
no one cares.
No one cares.
Kyle Berkshire is better than you.
No one cares.
I do like Brooks Koepka, but he kind of
I think he missed
pooped the bed. Yeah, he's definitely gonna miss a cut. It's I don't know how Jordan finished and Rory, but I like them too. But I definitely DJ or that Neiman kid. I'm besides Tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say Joaquin Neiman.
Yeah.
He's looking really good.
Yeah.
Also Sung Jae Im. He's always looking
Yeah.
pretty good.
You see that dude that broke his putter yesterday?
No.
He like smacked his putter in the ground. I think he like missed a putt or something like that. And,
Bro, you gonna
or
smack
he
the ground at the
bogeyed. That's what he did. He
Masters?
bogeyed and hit his putter on the ground and he bent it. So the rest of the tournament, he had to shoot or he had to use a 3-wood to putt and he finished like 1 under.
What?
So he putted with a 3-wood on the hardest greens in golf
Casual.
and
man.
finished 1 under or something like that. I think it's
Casual.
like Sin something.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I know. I'm pretty
That's
sure
wild.
his last name is Chu. I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
CHOO. So I know that for a fact.
I always do like the Masters because honestly, even if you're not a golf fan, you will watch the Masters.
Oh yeah,
which
no
is
doubt.
so
yeah.
weird.
Like I love golf. Well, I like golf. I don't love it. Like my brother loves golf. I like golf, so I'm like, if it's a big event, like one of the majors, like the Open, U.S. Open, British Open, Players, Masters.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
You didn't name all of them.
There's one more I know.
There's 4.
There's 4, right? Yeah,
There's the U.S. Open,
that's what I said. I said the Open, British Open, the Players, and the Masters,
the PGA.
the PGA Championship.
Yeah.
But that's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it I thought it was like a unannounced one.
It's a Masters, U.S. Open,
So there's
British
5.
Open. No, there's 4.
Oh, the Players is yeah, that's what. Yeah, the
Players.
Players is one that
No. Yeah. The
Yeah,
Players
the-
is one. It's not,
but it is.
but well,
it is, but
it's
isn't.
not. It's not a major, but everyone takes it as a major.
Yeah, because it's a big one. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I was right. PGA
yeah.
Championship.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I like golf. So I'll watch like if it's a good one, like a major, I'll watch Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And if it's like any other thing, I'll just kind of watch a Sunday to see like if I'm at home, obviously. But the Masters, I will most likely watch Thursday through Sunday.
When Tiger won the Masters in 2019.
Oh my gosh, I shed a tear, bro.
My family. So we're like Tiger wasn't teeing off until
Yeah.
like 1:30.
Oh yeah, he was.
maybe, like,
Yeah, well, he was
2.
in the
'cause
leaders group.
He was in
yeah.
the leaders group. But my family goes, we're not going to church today. And I'm like, really? My dad's like, gotta see if Tiger wins this one. And I was
Yeah.
like,
is your dad a golf
fair
guy
point.
or no?
yeah, my whole family's a golf guy.
Yeah, I know you like golf.
Yeah.
Even your mom or
Yeah, my mom golfs.
sick. That's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
We'll take trips up to Michigan
Yeah.
every summer, and yeah, she'll pull out the clubs.
Sweet. Yeah. My obviously my brother, but like my dad is I'd say my dad really likes golf. My dad also my dad's one of those guys, he's like me. So like whenever he does something like bad, like he gets really frustrated about it. But like my dad takes golf a lot more serious than me, so it's
Yeah.
like it's on a different scale. Because like he's mad because he wants to be better. I'm mad because it's like I play football and I'm like I should be hitting the ball really far, not far right.
Yeah.
But then you got my mom is just like the sweetest thing is she's like good job guys.
Yeah, it's to say like my mom.
My mom
plays,
swam in college, so like she didn't play golf.
Yeah, my mom plays, but it's like the second she starts having a bad hole, she's like, I'm just gonna pick up, or she's like,
that's
she like
see,
hits it.
that's me. Like I'll just pick up.
Yeah,
Screw it.
if
Next hole.
she like hits it into the sand, she'd be like, hey, I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'll hit it
Can I
out
use the
for
foot
you.
wedge? That's what I'm a big foot wedge guy.
The foot wedge.
Yeah. Can I? I'm like in the rough. I'm gonna use the foot wedge to what's it called? Like just chip it out to the fairway a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little. My bad.
Wow, look at that drive.
Oh, hey guys, look at the bird. Just throw it in the fairway. Guys, my drive's in the middle of the fairway.
Look at that, man.
That's me. That's me during scrambles, so don't play with me.
Oh, bro, I'm a dog in
I
scrambles.
just expose myself, but
Bro, I single-handedly birdied like a really tough par 5 on a course,
yeah.
and it was our first hole of the scramble, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good day, and then it
wasn't
went
a good
downhill
day.
very quickly. Yeah. So all right, enough talk.
Sorry. Sorry, we just bored everyone.
yeah,
I
so-
think people just logged off.
So yeah, I'm gonna put Owen down, Dustin Johnson, Joaquin Neiman.
Yeah.
I have Joaquin Neiman, Sung Jae Im. You
All
know,
right.
always a Tiger guy through and through.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
we are gonna send it on over to the interview. As I said earlier, we interviewed a couple of tennis gals.
Yep.
And so yeah, we'll send you guys on over there. Owen, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interview portion of Wildcat Week. This week is very exciting. We had some people try to diss on us at the last second, but this week we are blessed to have some women's tennis players with us. I'm going to screw up, probably not one of their names, definitely one of their names. But so first we have right here as a grad student Tati Mendez, and then a sophomore France, oh boy, Antizana.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's go. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Great job, Donovan. You nailed that.
Yeah,
You must be a
absolutely.
sports broadcasting major or something.
I heard her say her name one time, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna ride. If we die, we die. But so it's awesome having you guys here. You guys just had a match today against Judson, and how did it go?
It was pretty good. We have a really strong team, and today we put all the work through the season on courts, and yeah, we won 4-0, which is a very good score.
You guys do that a lot. You guys win 4-0. I mean, we just when they're watching the podcast, we'll do like an intro and then like an outro. So we'll review the sports that happened like a week prior and stuff like that. And I mean, Donovan does the women's tennis and I do the men's tennis. Donovan's like, all right, the women won 4-0. The women won their next meet 4-0, and then their next match 4-0. And it was like at the beginning of y'all season when you guys just played a bunch. I was just like, okay, so they're good, I guess.
There'll be the occasional like 4-2, but
Yeah,
other
they're like,
than
oh,
that,
they
it's
try to
pretty
make it
much 4.
interesting on us.
Yeah, they decide to lose a match today. But no, did both of you guys play?
I didn't play because I just came back from a ACL surgery.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so yesterday I was playing my match and I just like start cramping because I'm in the process of recovering. I'm not my 100%, so I had to retire. So I think that was also on me because why we lost yesterday. But I feel like the girls were pretty solid today, and the attitude on the court, it was just like, okay, yesterday never happened. We're just gonna get there and try our best.
And I don't think I mentioned it. These two girls are from foreign countries. Tati's from Chile, and then France's from Bolivia, which I mistakenly took as
it's both in South America. Donovan thought
Europe.
Bolivia was in Europe.
I thought it was like
which is Belgium.
I thought it was like a little mountain country next to Germany.
It's okay. You're from the Midwest.
I'm from
you
the
don't
Midwest.
really know where
Yeah,
anything's
so-
at.
But no, so let's see. Is it like fall right now in your guys' countries?
We are actually
Going
close to winter. Yeah.
we're
Winter.
Going into
Yeah.
winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where each of you guys live, do you guys like get snow?
No, not really.
Oh,
The first
really?
time I saw
Okay.
snow was here.
Yes.
Okay.
This year.
Okay, wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
How was that feeling for you?
I mean, I remember I woke up and I just see like snowing. I was like, oh, I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside. I was so excited, but then the cold, like it was too much. I was just like, oh yeah. Now I get why people doesn't like snow.
Yeah. It looks cool from your window, and then you go outside, and you're like, oh wow, this is like 20 degrees.
How is it for you, Tati?
So in Chile we have snow, but like in the mountains where you can go skiing or something. But here I don't know. It was like pretty fun at the beginning, and then you get used to the snow, and then you are just it's another day of snowing.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
like
pretty
you
acclimated.
can do much.
Yeah. Well, you're acclimated from the snow because they both transferred. Tati is a graduate transfer from Indiana East, correct? Is that what you said? IU East. And then what college are you from? You said you had a really interesting story before we started recording. So talk about that.
Yeah, so I used to go to school in Georgia, Mercer University. It's like in Macon, south of Atlanta.
Okay.
And it was a D1 school. I was there my freshman year, but like because COVID and everything would happen, they just like shut down the program.
Wow.
And that was really hard for me because I was not planning to transfer at all.
Yeah, definitely.
So then I just like started looking for schools, and the coach Eddie Chile, he talked to me, and then I talked to some of the girls from the team, and I was just like, I feel like this is the place. You know, when you have that feeling that like it's there. I had that feeling with IU, and I just came in the fall.
Yeah. Was there any other schools that talked to both you guys when you were coming out of? Because I mean, you guys went through the whole recruiting process, and then you had to do it again. So like, what were the other schools like that you talked to, and then what was the main thing that IU like stood out to you guys?
I wasn't gonna come here just because like I graduated from IU East, and then I was thinking about like start working right away or like playing more tennis, like try to go pro at some point.
Yeah.
But then like coach came and he just asked me like, do you want to win a conference? I'm like, yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
And he said, well, do you want to do your master and play with us? And I say yes at the like right away I say, yes, I want to do that. So we just started the whole process. It was really easy because like I knew the process before that. Yeah, here I am. I don't want to graduate. I'm graduating right now in May, but I'm having the best moments.
Yeah. Awesome. What about you?
Well, I was talking to some schools, like one school in North Carolina, then one in Florida, but I feel like it was just more like the coach and like the team, like the girls from the team, like they were really nice. Because like even though you're a team, there's some people that they think everything is a competition between us, and they will make comments that they're not right. They don't make you feel good, like part as a team. So when I talked to the girls from here, it was just like the whole vibe, the whole mood, it was just different, like something that I never experienced before. So I would say like that's what really got me to Iowa.
Yeah, sweet. That's awesome.
So you're wearing the Roger Federer hat.
Oh.
So I'm gonna guess he's your favorite player.
Yes.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite women's player?
Yeah, I mean, I would say Paula Badosa. She's from Spain.
Oh, okay.
Serena Williams. At one point, she was my favorite. Especially when I was a kid, I was just like, oh yeah, I want to be like Serena.
Yeah. What about you?
Roger Federer for sure, and Victoria Azarenka or Ashley Barty.
Okay.
They were two really good players.
Sweet.
It's interesting because when we had the guys on, both Isaac and Trey, theirs was Nadal
because they're lefties.
Because he's a lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you guys like Roger Federer so much? At least for you.
I just feel like since I was a kid, like since I was like 8 or like when I started playing tennis, like that's the first name it came up to like my head, and like everyone was talking about him, and I grew up watching him play, and I grew up watching Nadal play, and I really like Nadal too. So that's funny because when they play against each other, I'm like, yeah, I don't support anyone. I'm just watching tennis.
Yeah.
But I just like grew up watching him, and I feel like the way he's on the court, like he's so classic. Like he makes tennis look easy. Like his shots and his patience and like his attitude is just like something you don't see anymore.
Yeah. He's from Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's great because I didn't know.
Yeah, I got you. Don't
no
worry. I got you with the information. Yeah.
No, but you guys growing up, so obviously in South America, you touched about it a little bit before we started this, but you guys don't really play through your school necessarily. You play through kind of club.
Yes, you can play either like inside of in your country, you know, like against another people from another city.
Yeah.
And you can also play international tournaments.
Gotcha.
Like you travel to another country and you meet people from all over the world, like not just South America, but Europe or like United States too.
Yeah.
Like they came a couple times.
Sweet, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's probably so cool.
Is that how your experience kind of was as well?
Yeah, so yeah, like basically in South America, like yeah, you play nationals, but like if you're trying to go a little like higher, you know, like a different level, you just start playing like international tournaments since like like maybe you're 12, 13, and that helps you with like maturity too, because you travel, and usually like a lot of people doesn't travel with parents. That's something like when we say people is just like, but you didn't go with mom and dad, and I'm like, no, you will travel with like a group from like your country or like even just like your city, like maybe 5 people and a coach, and you have to do all by yourself.
Wow.
Like wake up by yourself.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like players from like South America are really like different from the ones from the United States, just because like our tour and like our tournaments were like really different.
Yeah, that's what Isaac and Trey kind of talked about that, with how they said like, they said they were so used to like these people in Indiana and like playing Fort Wayne, Indianapolis guys from like Evansville and stuff like that. And then they said they got to college and they were playing like guys like that are from Argentina and like Chile that are playing like probably the best people in the world. And like that's so cool to me, because it's like I never experienced that in football. And then like the only sport I like ever really experienced of like playing foreigners that like, you know, that was literally like all they did was like, it was baseball. And like, I mean, that was the only sport I ever experienced where it was like, you know, that you had these guys that were literally just, it was their country's team, and then they're going playing like showcase tournaments, and it's like it's the best guys in the entire country. That's probably just so like surreal. I feel like.
Yeah, so so it sounds like you guys were a little bit more independent from a young age. You really had to step out of your comfort zone and do all that stuff, which I could never at the age of 12. I
didn't know what I wanted to do when I was 12.
Yeah, and these guys are going to tennis matches all by themselves.
I know. How often do you guys get to see your family?
The first time I saw my family after a year and a half actually was in winter break.
Wow.
So were you kind of stuck here with COVID?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you stay here or you went with like some friends from the team?
So.
Oh wait, no, you were at Georgia. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So like last summer, I just had family in Florida. Like I had my grandma and my grandpa there, so I was just like staying with her. Which they're family, but I feel like mom and dad, it's just like different. So because COVID, I couldn't go home, and then winter break, they decided to surprise me.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
they came up here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was really nice.
I'm going home every time that I have the opportunity to go. So like summer breaks or winter break. But now I have to stay for my visa. I have to stay for a year here, working. So I'm moving to New York and start working there.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Sweet. Yeah. What are y'all's majors?
I'm a bio pre-med.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Business. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
How do you balance?
Bio
pre-med?
I don't. Dude, that's crazy.
Tennis.
Oh. Well, usually I don't sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like it depends. Like sometimes for chemistry, especially, I have to stay until like 3 a.m. 4
Oh, I've
a.m.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like my whole life it's always like being like hard. It's not easy. Like even in high school, because like so we were talking about tournaments before, and like we would travel like for 6 weeks in a row.
Wow.
For tournaments, and it's like one country. Like you start in Colombia, then 1 week, then you have to go to Ecuador next week. Chile, Argentina, like you never have a break. So I was kind of used to that because I didn't stop school. Like I was not homeschool. Like I would still go to high school. So I'm kind of like used to it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's
of
really
course.
hard.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
I'm trying my best, but yeah, it's the life that I had before. So.
And then for you, Tati, where are you gonna move to New York and do?
I'm gonna work in the John McEnroe Tennis Academy, so I'm gonna keep going with tennis.
Awesome.
I'm gonna start coaching little kids or working with people at my age or older than me. And I'm gonna stay a year there, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. Like I'm not sure. I just know I have to work for a year there.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So you touched a little bit about like your Visa card and everything like that. Like. How does that kind of work with you guys coming over here for college? You had to get like certain cards and stuff like that?
We have a student visa.
Okay.
So you have to be enrolled in a program. So they give you like a student visa, and then when you graduate, you can apply for a OPT, that it's like optimal practice or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they give you that visa for a year, but after that you have to do whatever you have to do, like
Go
either
back.
get a green card or like a working visa, or just go back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever given thought about staying in the States, or do you guys just kind of? I mean, obviously you kind of have to, but like after your visa's up.
I think I want to stay for a couple years. I don't know if I want to go back home right now, just because like South America is not really good after COVID.
Okay.
In general, like every single country
Yeah.
is really bad. So I'm want to stay a couple years. And
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that tennis opportunity is probably really nice to like just continue what you love even after college. So, yeah. What about you?
Well, I want to go to med school here
Yeah.
just because, like, if I go to med school, like, in South America or somewhere else, I will have to add, like, an extra year.
Oh.
So I'm already putting myself 4 years, so might as well just do it here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to med school here. I don't know if I want to do my residency here. Like, I'm just thinking about it. But right now, like, yeah, I'm planning to stay and graduate from med school.
Gotcha. Cool.
Interesting.
That's awesome.
Enough with maybe a little harder hitting questions. So, have you guys ever been hit in the face with a tennis ball? or maybe
Or like a racket that you just
Maybe
like
a racket.
smoked your shin or something.
Not in
Because
the
Isaac
face,
and them
but
had
Not
some.
in the face,
but
but
in the
yeah,
body,
definitely.
Yeah.
in the body,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
The last time I was hit by someone was Tuesday actually in practice. So.
Oh.
who was it?
Dang.
Who
Yeah,
was
call,
it?
call her out. Put her on spot. Put her on spot.
Emily Connolly from Ireland.
Okay, Emily.
Emily,
Um,
Emily from
that's enough.
Ireland. What the heck?
Emily, that's enough. Enough hitting your
Yeah,
teammates.
that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Were you guys
Don't
like
hit your
playing
teammates.
doubles or?
Yeah, we were.
And
playing
she was
the-
behind you,
Yeah.
or she was against you?
She was against me.
Oh,
and
if she was
just like
behind her.
decided to go down the line and hit me. You know.
Okay.
What can I say?
So when you guys when like you're playing doubles, have you just been like smoked in the back of the head, just like taking one to the dome or something, or no?
I've been smoking my back.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
from a
yeah.
serve.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, from a serve. Dude, that's like a tennis ball going like 90 miles per
Straight
hour
rocket.
straight to the spine. Just boom. We should ask Isaac them that. I don't know why we never asked like if they
Yeah.
got hit in the back.
Yeah,
Dang.
that would hurt a lot.
Oh my gosh.
But no, we asked the question to them, and I want to see. So, me and Owen, 0 tennis experience,
Yeah.
Okay.
none.
Hey, okay. I had a couple of like I had like a couple years of like fun tennis stuff.
Okay,
but
a
yeah.
couple years of fun tennis.
Yeah, never compete though.
We're not even gonna throw the question in there if we can beat you because we can't. But do you
Oh yeah, no
think?
shot.
Do you think
No shot.
we have a chance at returning a serve?
Wait, are you like? Do you mean just like touching the ball, or you mean like
No, like
Return it-
returning it
return
back
it
to you
back to you.
guys and like
Return it
try
back
and
to
attempt to
I
get a
think,
volley
yeah,
going.
Probably.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Like,
that
I
hard.
promise it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
it's
feel like
just
you can make it.
You just have to look the ball all the time. Don't, like,
You have to have good
That's like,
hand-eye
oh,
coordination,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
Just
have that,
don't be
Donovan?
scared.
I mean,
you have glasses. so-
here's the difference is that I'm used to a basketball, and
Yeah.
now a little green ball will be flying at my face.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I'd be pretty decent at it.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean, I don't
We'll
think
see.
what Isaac. Who said they serve like really fast? Was it Isaac or Trey?
No,
they said?
someone else on the team. They said is
Car.
an absolute.
Jeremias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him. Yes, that's what they said. He said he serves it like insanely fast. They're like, I
Yeah.
struggle serving it back, and I was like, okay, then never mind.
Oh, okay.
I'll just stick my hand out like think.
just put the
Yeah.
racket.
Yeah, like the scene from Sandlot where he's like hoping to catch it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So how many rackets do you guys have? Like kind of can you switch rackets mid match?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
Oh,
there like a
sick.
difference in rackets?
Not really. Like, you
Maybe
have
the tension.
Yeah,
that
the
you put on the
tension.
strings.
Okay,
That
strings.
can be
Yeah.
different,
Mhm.
Yeah.
for sure.
And what would be different if one racket had tighter strings than the other?
So like the higher the string is, it's like the less power you have, but more control.
Okay.
Like you can like direct the ball like better. The lower like the tension is, you have more power, but you don't have control. So like it really depends, I think, like the person you're playing, because like sometimes you need power and sometimes you just need to play smart. So it really depends the opponent and also the balls, because like when the ball is new, the bounce, it's really like the bounce is just different. Like it's really high and maybe you need more control for that. So like having like a racket with like a lower string is just not. I mean, in my case, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
You find it the same way?
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel the same way. But we usually string the racket with the same tension, so you can, when you feel like your tension is lower than it's supposed to be, you just switch rackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
So
become
you don't
lower because like you keep using your racket and
Yeah.
you don't pop up your strings, so the tension just goes
And then
like
you
lower.
just break strings at some point.
So do you
wow.
can you switch rackets at any point, or does it have to be like after a game?
No, it can be at any.
At any point?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
any point, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever gotten mad? Because I love seeing like the tennis
Yeah,
videos,
smash a
like they
racket.
just rage. Like, oh, what's that? I think he's like Australian or New Zealand.
Kyrgyz.
Yes, I saw a
don't like
video.
it.
I
I
saw a
don't
video
like
of him.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't either. I saw a video of him, like the announcer's like walkie-talkie went off or something like that, and he was like just flipped out on this
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
like this poor judge. And I was like, oh, I'd be like, I'm sorry. he gets mad.
Yes, I get mad a lot. The thing is, like, if we smack the racket or we threw a ball, we have to run a suicide.
Oh,
That's a policy. in
That's
our
a
team.
rule for
that's
the
a
whole
Shigley
team.
policy.
It's,
Wow.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
it's
you
the
can't
whole
do
team.
that.
It's not only
Yeah,
that
it's not-
only
Wow.
person.
Shigley's running a tight ship up in there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Shigley.
Yeah. So speak on Shigley a bit. How is he? How is he as a coach?
Yeah.
Not like mean or anything. Just
Yeah,
like, how have you enjoyed him as being your coach?
Yeah.
I mean, I just like making jokes with him, and I feel like he's really positive. Like, it surprises me like how nice he can be with our opponents, even though like sometimes the girls like they're just not nice. Like they're making bad calls or like they're rude with us, and he's always like so patient, so like kind, generous that it's just like wow, I could never. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I feel like he's really positive. Like he every time we're on court, he just even if we're losing or whatever, he's always trying to like keep us up, give us like positive energy, and I really appreciate that because you know like no one likes to lose. Like come on, everyone hates losing.
No, definitely.
But even if we lose, he's always like it's okay. Like next time we got this. Like we just need to keep working. So I really like that.
Yeah, he's a really nice coach. Well, everything that Francis say, it's true. Having him on court give you like a little bit more of confidence in yourself. He's just like, it's okay, that was a really nice shot, or like it's encouraging you to go forward, or like doing so many things that other coaches they don't do it.
And he also like he can see some stuff that you may not even see in yourself. You know, like he will be like, no, but you're playing good. Like sometimes I'm like, I don't feel it. Like I don't feel like I'm playing good. And he always finds like a good comment or like a good quality to just like bring it up and be like, no, but you're doing this. Like look at the bright side. So that's really nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. I guess it's a good testament to the good old theology department we have at Indiana Wesleyan University. I mean, I really hope that a theology professor is a very, kind-hearted, spiritual guy. So it's good to hear. Yeah.
But so you guys lost spring break. Go back to spring break.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys lost to Georgia Gwinnett, and
that was the first loss they had taken in
a long time.
You did the math. It was like, oh gosh,
I think it was like your guys'.
I mean, it was the whole year. Yeah, you guys hadn't lost, but like we went back to like last season as well, and like not counting the playoffs, and it was like, oh gosh, I think it was like 30-something games or something like that, or like matches, like 40-something matches. And I was when you told me that, I was like, oh, so they're insane.
But no, like, are you guys ready to get back at them at nationals this year?
Yeah,
for sure.
We had
I like that attitude.
We actually had two really like tough losses against Kaiser and then Georgia Gwinnett.
Yeah.
We were really, really close with Kaiser. I think we can beat them this year. Like, we were playing amazing.
Yeah, especially like the doubles point. Like I feel like it was like the first time in the history like we won like the doubles point against Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that just like gave us so much energy, and I feel like everyone was so positive.
Yeah.
It was just like literally one match that made the difference, because we didn't even finish like all the matches. We just like played a clinch. So we're like, what could happen if we don't play the clinch and we just like play everyone out?
Yeah.
You know, like that could make the difference. So yeah, I feel like we can definitely beat Kaiser, and Georgia Gwinnett is just like, we need to be like mentally prepared. You know, like I feel like some of them, especially me, I'm gonna speak for me. I was kind of like not scared, but I was not fully confident that.
You're nervous a little bit.
Yeah, I was really nervous. I was just like, I have to win this match.
Yeah.
Because like with my other school, I played Georgia Gwinnett and we beat them, and the girl that I beat her. So I was just like, we gotta win.
Didn't you guys play Mercer as well, or was it? I don't know what I'm looking at. I thought, didn't someone play against Mercer, like one of our sports teams?
I don't know, man.
I thought so.
Maybe softball.
Yeah, it might have been softball. I swear, I thought I saw it. And so I thought it might have been you guys.
Could have been baseball, softball.
Dang.
But no, Tasi, weren't you like? I remember seeing it way long ago, but like, weren't you like the one that won the indoor national championship kind of for IWU?
Yeah, this year,
she was a clinch.
I clinched. Yeah, it was so hard that day. Like, I remember, so like, we have the doubles point, which is really important point.
Yeah.
And that day we lost that point, and we had to win 4 singles matches.
Wow.
And everyone was like so upset, like so sad at the same time.
Yeah.
And we just had to go and play, like fight till like everything is done. Then at some point I was down, but I saw right next to me I have Ainara and Mel. They were winning, and I'm like, okay, at least we have 2 points.
You got it.
And I didn't know what was happening. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then I knew like at some point we were 3-1 down, and I was like, okay, this is it. Like, I'm gonna keep playing just because I want to finish at some point. But I was down, set down, and like 4-1 down or something like that. And then I don't know how this happened, but suddenly we were 3-all, and all the match depended on me. And I was like so nervous. And then I saw everyone just walk into my court, and I'm like, oh gosh, no.
Oh god!
No, please,
Imagine
please,
figuring that out in the
Yeah.
middle of your gosh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And it was funny because that day was my birthday.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So either I ended up my day happy, or
Yeah.
either I ended up my
Yeah.
day like really sad
Yeah.
or something. But
Either you want a birthday cake or none.
Yeah, it's
Exactly,
like you better have the
exactly.
best birthday of your whole life or the worst.
but yeah, we won, and we were very, very happy.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, so Isaac and Trey, they kind of tooted y'all's horn a little bit for you. When they came in here, they said like, they were talking about how it's like, yeah, and until like recently the guys, he's like, we've not really accomplished
haven't really been
much.
ranked
Like they've
super
accomplished
high.
a lot,
Yeah.
but like they haven't gotten, at the point we did the interview, they were 5th. And it was
Yeah.
like, we hadn't really gotten to this point until now. And we haven't had like this much positivity or this much recognition. He's like, well, the girls on the other hand, like since Isaac at least had gotten here, he was like, since I had gotten here, because Isaac's brother used to play, and he was like, since my brother was here, I always knew that the women's team was good. So I mean, I think you guys are pretty solid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have much to worry about when it comes to nerves. I mean, I know I'm just speaking as like a fan, but like, I think you guys definitely can have a successful run in the tournament for sure.
Yeah, I mean, so a little interesting question. So when we had Isaac and Trey on, they said like sometimes their opponents will like talk trash, like
Oh.
right up at
Yeah.
the net.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Really?
saying. Like, I'm like, I mean, I don't get mad, but I'm just like, if you're not nice with me on the court, I'm not gonna be nice with you on the court. Like, I can play the same game. So, but coach is like, no, like, just keep being you, keep being nice, like, try to see the positive side of them. And I'm like, yeah, I don't, like, she's literally like cursing and like talking trash about me.
That's
So I don't know
funny.
how that's positive. But yeah, no, like, I mean, you see a lot of everything on the court, but I feel like at the end it's just like a mental game, and like if you're focused and like you can control your emotions, like you should be able to not care enough to like just keep playing and keep doing what you're doing.
You ever like just like walk up to Ned and be like, I don't speak English, and like in like Spanish? No.
I mean,
No, that was just a joke. That was just a joke.
Nice. Hey, that was good.
I really thought you guys were gonna click with the joke, and it didn't.
I got it, but I was just kind of letting them go.
You guys really sat there and thought about it. You're like, no, I don't think
No.
I've ever done that. And I was like, no.
but yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, Owen, you have any other questions?
I don't. No. I mean, I definitely think that when it comes to like overall, the fact that you guys, both of you guys, have came into a program and you've realized like what the program has to offer you guys. I just like that. I think that's really cool. I like to hear the whole like transfer stories and like how people, came from a different program and then now they're at IWU. So I mean, I definitely like that. But to kind of end it off, we usually ask a very serious question. You didn't spend much time at your former college. You spent, you graduated from your former college. When you guys came to Indiana Wesleyan, what did you want to get out of it? And what have you gotten out of it? What are the lessons you learned? Scratch tennis off the board. Nothing tennis related. What has Indiana Wesleyan had the biggest impact on you in your life?
Well, it's hard to answer that question just because, like, since I'm in the master program, I have online classes, so I don't spend much time on campus. But I think the people is different. They're really nice. They're really, really nice, which is amazing. But I don't know how to answer the question just because like I don't spend a lot of time or I don't meet my professors just because everything's online. You know?
Yeah.
Which is a really bit sad, but I don't know. I just like the people here. They're really nice. They're kind. They try to understand you, even if we share a different like way to about things, or like I don't know, different beliefs. You know, like I grew up as Catholic. I'm not Christian, but I know that my team, at least, the Christians respect me and respect my belief, and they don't try to just say, well, we have to pray every day, or we have to go to church together, or we have to do this because that's what we have to do. I like that they have respect for each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In my case, I would just say, like, it's different when you come from a place that, like, people, like, it's like you didn't know anyone. Like, at my other school, I feel like I didn't know anyone, and then anyone really didn't know me. But here is just, like, the energy that people has and, like, the positivity and, like, the generosity is just, like, amazing. Like, you know, like, you can be with a sad face and someone that doesn't even know your name is going to be like, oh, I hope your day gets better. Like, those, like, tiny, like, kind words that people says and, like, how they express it is just, like, it really got me because, yeah, I was not like that. But now I see myself doing that with people that I don't even know. Like, I can see someone walking. I'm just like, oh, I hope your day gets better when they're sad or something like that. And I feel like that's something you don't see, like, in the out world. So that just really get me. And also, like, how much, like, how positive someone can be about a situation. Like, they try to see every single bright side, no matter, like, how tough or hard the moment is. There's always, like, everything happens for a reason. You just got to trust in God and, like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, maybe now you don't see it, but in the future you're going to see it. So just keep being patient. So that is something that it really helped me, especially, like, coming back from my surgery. It was just, like, the first months, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to be there. And right now I feel like I'm halfway through and I feel closer than ever. And I'm just waiting for the day that I'm like, oh, yeah, I did it. I made it. Where I was before the surgery, I'm the person who I was before the surgery. And, yeah, if I get there, it's going to be thanks to, like, the IWU people because I didn't believe in myself. But I feel like everyone here believes in me. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's sweet.
Absolutely great answers, guys. But thank you so much for joining. As I said earlier, you guys joined on last minute notice.
Yes, thank you very much.
You know, the people that declined were not like the softball team who just ignore my emails. These people actually had the decency of responding and saying, hey, you know, we can't make it. So if it wouldn't have been for Ellie, you two would not have been here because I have class with her.
Yeah, shout out her.
Shout out Ellie, because without her, I would not have been able to get you guys
we
on
love
here.
Ellie.
But lastly, do you guys like have because we will post like highlights onto Instagram. So you guys have an Instagram?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What is it? Just your guys' names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just look that up, and when I will tag you guys in those. But thank you guys so much once again.
Thank you for
Yes.
having
Yes.
fun. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really
Awesome.
fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sweet.
Tati, I texted Tati last night, just like tell her everything that we're gonna cover today, and she's like, "I hope you don't mind my accent." I was like,
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
scary.
I told Tati, I was like, dude, we're too international. What are we going to do?
Yeah. No, you guys are great. Yeah,
No, you
that's
guys-
awesome.
"You guys killed it."
Yeah, we need a little
seriously.
bit of, you know, something else in the podcast. So,
Yeah. We so far we've just kind of had the normal not normal people, but you
No.
know, just people not from foreign countries. It's great
Yeah.
hearing like kind of you guys' story, just how like independent you had to be from such a young age.
Yeah, that
and
is really crazy.
now over here in the United States.
Yeah. Showing everybody up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So Owen, we're gonna kick it over to the preview section. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, Donovan, that was a great interview, dude. I really liked that interview. I thought it was a really good job.
Yeah. Also, when we started right there, I have
Your
pit
pits were sweating?
stains.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I just hurt everyone's eyes.
Yeah, that stinks. It's unfortunate. Okay, so anyways, besides Donovan's really bad man sweats in his armpits, we got the men's golf team, they were in the Sagamore shoot, or they will be playing. This is the preview.
This is the preview.
They'll be competing in the Sagamore shootout on Monday, April 11th, with the first tee time going off at 8:30 a.m. That will be in Noblesville, Indiana, at Sagamore Country Club. Baseball. Oh, geez, I got a lot. So everyone bear with me. So. Obviously, like I said, they played Huntington today. I'm going to announce they're in a game right now against Huntington University. Tomorrow, they will be playing another doubleheader at 1 o'clock. That's a 4-game series, and the second game will follow. All these games will be at Wildcat Field here in Marion, Indiana. Then they will go play Cleary University for a doubleheader on Tuesday at 1 o'clock over in Howell, Michigan, at Land Trust Credit Union Stadium. So it's probably like a minor league park or something like that. That's pretty cool.
Where's that at?
Howell, Michigan.
Okay, I haven't heard of it.
I don't know. I just never heard a college school get called like Land Trust Credit Union Stadium.
Definitely not.
So it's probably like a minor league park. So that should be pretty cool. If it is. If not, then that's unfortunate. But I watched. Me and the boys got to go see Cleary University play. So hopefully, shout out to those outfielders at Cleary University that got heckled by me and the offensive line when they played them at Wildcat Stadium. But hopefully, they split the series last time.
Wait, is that the team that had the moms and?
Yeah. It had the parents in their bio. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So hopefully they split the series last time they played them here at Wildcat Stadium. So hopefully they can finish it 2-0 and get back on track. Hopefully the boys
3-1 after the.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying, like, they can go 2-0 on that on Tuesday. And then Friday through Saturday of next week, they will be in a 4-game series against Goshen College here at Wildcat Baseball Field. I feel like we have a lot of home games recently. So
well,
that's
I mean,
cool.
when you have one home game, you're guaranteed to have 2 or up to 3 more as well.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, like, recently, like, I feel like we've had a lot of home games. So,
maybe.
Yeah. And then that will be all for a week. So they won't have anything to do until April 22nd. And through the 23rd will be our first game against Taylor University. So, or our last game. Yeah, I think we played Taylor already. No, we haven't. That will be our first series against Taylor, yeah, of the year. So, and then that will be the end of the season basically. You got Taylor, 4-game series against Marion, and then we'll be playing a D1 school, Butler. So, and then we go straight into league play on May 6th.
You know what was funny? Taking another sidebar. I was watching TikToks and it was this football edit of this guy, and like it was like all inspirational about how like he's like gonna go to the next level and play, and then it showed what college he was going to, and it was Butler, and I was like, bro, we come to Iowa, we would. beat Butler this year. We would beat the snot out of them. We should have beat them when we played them.
We could have beat them the COVID year.
We should have beat them when we actually played them.
Yeah, we lost on a double reverse.
Yeah,
they had to pull a bag or a hat out of the bag of whatever.
They had to pull a trick out of the bag.
Of hats.
A rabbit out of the bag. A rabbit out of the hat.
Magician stuff. All right, so that's embarrassing. Hey, but hopefully you never know, dude. If you're watching that, dude, good luck to you and
seriously, I hope you have a good.
I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be pretty cool. I wonder what was the last time a guy from Butler played in the NFL.
I don't know. I'm not gonna Google that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you only really hear of like teams like Ball State or like IU, Purdue. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, keep going.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. So for men's tennis, they will be playing against Lawrence Tech Saturday, April 9th, and it's starting at 11. So this Thursday through like yesterday, and then tomorrow they'll be playing 1 at 11, and then at 2 o'clock they'll be playing against Campbell University of Kentucky. This is all in Greenwood, Indiana, at the Howard County indoor courts. This is called the Doc Richards Tournament, so it's a giant tournament. So best of luck to the boys, and then they also won't be doing anything until April 20th. And then going on the track and field, they actually have a very busy week coming up. Those runners are gonna have to get their lungs ready, to be honest with you. So they'll be running and competing in the Manchester University event that they got going on April 9th on Saturday, so tomorrow, and then over in North Manchester, Indiana, and then they will be playing competing in the Circle Logistics Monday meet in Fort Wayne, Indiana at Indiana Tech on Monday, April 11th. And then they will be competing in the Huntington Invite on Thursday, April 14th in Huntington, Indiana. So, I mean, they have a very long week. I think this is the first time I think I've seen like a big schedule like this for the track and field team. So
they've had 2.
That should be very interesting.
They've had 2
meets.
No, Butler Players Go Pro.
Oh, really? Wow.
Last one was in 1957.
Wow. So hey, hopefully that dude makes it.
Leroy Thompson.
Oh, I think I said Jenkins.
Jenkins.
So
he was a back.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Sorry to take away from the
you're
track.
good. No, you're good.
Track.
So best of luck to the track team. But Donovan, you can go ahead and take it away with the women's sports.
All right, so we will start out with women's golf. So they will also be doing the Sagamore Shootout that will happen on Monday at Noblesville at the Sagamore Club. So good luck to them. They've had a great season so far, placing high in a lot of the stuff they've been doing. So next we'll move on to tennis. So tennis actually will have a while of a break here. So they played Judson today, Friday, April 8th. They will play Campbell University tomorrow at 2, so Saturday, April 9th. So pretty much a few hours after this podcast comes out. And then they will not play again until April 20th.
Oh, wow. So they're kind of doing the same thing that everyone else is doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
So then we'll move on to softball. For softball, they will have a doubleheader on Monday against Grace College, a doubleheader on Tuesday against Goshen College. These are all at Grace College on Monday, at Goshen College on Tuesday, and then at Bethel University next Friday, and then at Marion University next Saturday. So softball, what does that mean? My co-host just said he needs to do this podcast on a Wednesday. Because I have a spring game on Thursday. You don't have a game on Wednesday.
Answer our emails.
I will email you one more time. I know Danielle wants to be on it. She talked to me. She really wanted to be on it.
Yeah, you got one of you guys want to be on it. Shout out to you.
Actually, Danielle pitched. She actually pitched really good for you guys on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really want to interview her because she's an amazing pitcher.
Yeah, dude. If worst comes to worst, we can just have Danielle on this thing.
Yeah, honestly. But until then,
and then we can put her on blast.
We'll just keep doing different sports if you're okay with that,
and make you guys feel bad about it every single episode.
Yeah,
even though they probably don't watch this.
I mean, you probably don't even watch this.
Besides, like the ones that follow us. Maybe,
well, probably except for the highlights.
You need to put a softball highlight. You need to make like a we're calling out the softball team.
Calling out the softball,
and we can at their softball account.
Should we do this after? Yeah, we'll do this after the show. All right, so that will wrap it up for us here. It's not hot in here at all. Actually, it's 71.3 degrees.
I'm sweating. Donovan's sweating.
I'm actually not.
No, your armpits.
Well, okay. So I've been wearing this shirt all day.
Ew. I'm just kidding. So have I. I'm joking.
I've been wearing this shirt all day, and so I've just accumulated some sweat. Sorry, the gun's out. Oh, what a joke! Stop, please.
Dude, I'm rolling your sleeves down for you because the other one was rolled down.
I don't really care about like sleeves being rolled up.
I do,
honestly. But it's not 78 degrees in here. It's 71.
Thanks, Dr. Perry.
Thank you, Dr. Perry.
Hey, I did tell shout out Miss Jody Small, our secretary.
Oh, you said something about
I said something to her, and she was like, I'll tell them something.
Try to hit the down. Take your headphones off. Hit the down arrow, and see like if there's a preset temperature. Okay, well that's the same as last time. But
70.
it's just gratefully not so warm in here.
1 degrees. Donovan, to hurry.
You got close to this out. We got to close this out. We got to close this out. But yeah, so we're gonna really try to push for an episode next week. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But we're really gonna try to push for something here.
If not, we can just do like something small. So
if not, we can just put out something small, just for you guys have something to watch over Easter break and everything like that. But for us here in Weird Marion, where the weather is always bipolar, doesn't decide what it wants to do, and it's probably sometimes sunny, and then the next 10 minutes later it is raining. I can give you a quick update on the weather-wise.
Look at my phone.
We'll see who's quicker.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain. It's 50% chance of snow tomorrow, which means it'll rain.
All right, so it's gonna be cold.
30 degrees to 41. Okay, so it probably won't snow.
Yeah, it'll probably just be rain.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of rain here.
70% at 4 a.m.
So Owen's really gonna look forward to that weather that he will get when he goes back home. But for me, I get to go back up north,
Dude,
and so the weather will stay the
tomorrow,
same. Yeah, you do have to practice tomorrow. How does that
Actually,
feel?
I'm gonna take advantage of my opportunities I'm given. That was a good what is it? Like a PG answer right there.
I'm gonna take my priorities and I'm gonna excel.
And of all my opportunities I'm given forth to me, I do enjoy it. I mean, I say that like I'm like dude, I gotta practice today. But like I don't get that. I mean, like I'm out there doing something that I love, so it's fun. I enjoy it.
All right. Well, that'll be it from me and Owen here for everyone at home watching. Have a very blessed weekend.
Yep.
And also get out into the nice weather if you ever have some. It's getting back into that season. And for me and Owen here, we're just counting down the weeks until we go an entire summer break without doing this show.
I'm excited.
So, yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys. Seriously. And God bless.
Yep.